Hi, beautiful souls. I'm Aurora Light of the Radiant Evolution Collective and Joy Evolution. I'm a conscious creation coach and voice activation guide. I love to empower people to be able to remember that we are conscious creators of our reality. And I love bringing all of the elements together in a joyful alchemy to support you in remembering who you are. So when I do these energy interpretations, there is a lot that I am feeling into, and not everyone is going to be in the same place at the same time, especially over right now. There is still a energetic and physical storm that we are in that I spoke into last month. So you can go back and watch the April energy interpretation. And we're riding out the storm right now, and we're in that peak where it feels so chaotic, and yet for some people, incredibly calm. Like some people are riding the waves and we're way up here, and some people are down at the base of the wave and it feels like they're about to be pulled under. Wherever you are, I am just sending you so much love and so much compassion, because it's not an easy time to be alive on the planet. Now, with May comes a whole lot of beautiful energy of creativity and fertility, possibility, but there's also this chaos energy while having the opposite end of the spectrum with the calm. And the best words I can use to describe that dichotomy is just hold on. We're still in for this wild ride. We are being unchained from a lot of old programming, old energies, and this is a dismantling that I and many others have been speaking into for the last several years, right? Old paradigms, old ways of being, old systems, old structures, old programs are crumbling, they are dissolving. Sometimes they are like shaking us as they are being illuminated. There is a lot of destruction happening on the planet, but we forget that destruction can be an incredible creative force. I am feeling with us right now the energy of the goddess Kali, who is this destructive and creative force, right? If we don't break down what we don't need anymore, what's not working, then we cannot have the space to build the new that we are wanting to create, right? And unfortunately, that destructive power needs to be expressed, and it feels uncomfortable. It is very uncomfortable when we, as a whole planet, are being shaken to our core, physically, emotionally, spiritually, like physically. There are so many things happening on the planet. And that is going to be laying the grounds for this more open and infinite potential that we have always had within us. But these old structures need to continue to be illuminated and then collapsed in order for us to rebuild something that is going to be more supportive for all of us. And we are going to be landing into a space where there actually is room for this growth, for this creation that we are all craving, body, mind, and soul. But the landing is going to be a little rough, and not everyone is going to be landing at the same time, and not everyone is going to be having the same experience. So as I am speaking here, I am speaking to those who feel like they are here to be a leader through this process. You're someone who is feeling like you are here to help. So I'm going to go through some of these themes and share how they can support you in your creation, in your service, and in your life. And I want to talk about that chaos first. I was actually just exhausted these last few days. A lot of work being done while I'm sleeping, a ton of meetings, and today I could barely keep my eyes open as I was driving home from dropping off my daughter. And so I knew I needed to meditate/nap, right? As soon as I lie it down, I was immediately pulled into this meditation where I was in a meeting with many other souls, and we were being briefed on the chaos that is coming, continuing to come on the planet. And we were being activated with just the energy that we were going to need to first embody in our being and then shine out and hold as an example in our energetic field of calm, of peace, to be the lighthouse as things are seeming like the world is ending. Some have said, right? Where like everything is collapsing. To be a bastion of this full soul knowledge that I do have and I have carried for many years, that yes, the world is ending, but not completely. Just the parts that didn't make sense, that were part of the inverted reality, the topsy-turvy experience on this planet is being righted. And as we're going through that process, it is just incredibly chaotic. Again, everything is being shaken up. Everything that's shit is being illuminated, right? We are going somewhere where we are going to, as humanity, be able to step into this infinite creative potential that we have always had within us, but we've been held back from knowing and understanding and embodying and acting on it because of the systems in place, because of everything that has kept us from knowing who we really are and what we're capable of creating and co-creating with each other, right? So hold on. When you were feeling like you were being shaken, instead of going around in a panic and going, oh my God, we're all just gonna die, right? Like that helps no one when we get into that state. So I am inviting you and all of the other beings that are supporting this process right now, we're inviting me to speak into this to you, to hold on and go in as much as you can, as much as you need to. Your first instinct might be to go out and try to do. You can do that, but the way it will be effective is if you go into your center first. Drop in, breathe, find that space in your heart where you are aligned, body, mind, and soul, in stillness. You can just breathe into it. Calm the nervous system. And if you need to, find the support for the trauma that you might still be holding in your body. Find the support for that. Because acting out of a traumatized place where we are in fight or flight will do us no good. So take care of yourself first. And then come into that space of center. Find your peace. Don't worry about the outer landscape at the moment while you are finding your peace. And then you get into that center and you find that place in your heart that is a light. Shine it out like a freaking Care Bear. And be that light. And from that aligned place where you are able to hold the light of possibility and truth and creativity and love, then take the aligned action that you are guided to do to help people, however that looks for you. But if you're finding yourself rocky, don't keep going out. Come back into your center. If that means taking a 5-minute meditation break every hour of the day, do that. Don't act from that place of spinning in chaos. Come back to the center. Find the eye of the storm and move from that place. We are being unchained, as I said, from old programs, old structures, all of the things that were limiting us humans, who are so much more than we give ourselves credit for. We're these multidimensional masters who are coming into a remembrance of our true nature, of our abilities to create, to be intuitive, to be connected, to learn from each other, to work in harmony with the environment, with the earth, to move in a new direction on this planet. So it's exciting. There is so much potential. And this potential is ripe with possibility, right? We're coming into, once we've landed from the chaos, and also for some people who are already centered in that chaos, there is the energy of creativity bubbling forth. So I invite you all to tap into your own personal creativity. Are you a singer, a dancer, even not professionally? Sing in the freaking shower. Dance in your kitchen while you are cooking dinner. Move and draw and doodle. A lot of this chaotic energy all around us can be alchemized and transmuted through us, through our art, through our expression. Speak light language, tone, sing, listen to music, dress in a way that is going to lift you up. Your creativity is going to come in handy over this next year. I mean, it always does. But as we're coming into this place of possibility, your creativity and your alignment and your ability to share that with yourself first and then later with the world, that is what is going to really support us in consciously creating what it is that we came here to create as individuals and as a society. So right now it feels like there is a lot of dissonance in the world, because there is, and that dissonance, if we're talking harmonics, is what is really shaking things up, right? Imagine a really sharp note that could break glass. That's what I'm feeling like is happening right now. There's so much light coming to the planet and being beamed out through all of you that came here as light leaders, that all of the shadows and all of that stuff, all of the old junk that we don't need, that is unhealthy and not in the highest good of all, cannot hide anymore. So it's out there on the surface. So it seems like everything is just absolutely covered in muck. But I want to remind you, when you do a really good deep clean of anything, it gets dirtier before it actually gets cleaner, right? Right now, everything is coming to the surface in a very huge way. So if you're triggered, if you're in a state of panic, if you're in a state of, oh my God, I can't take it, come back and focus on you. All of you first, and then move forward from there. So the aligned action steps you can take to support you are moving your body enough, right? If it's feeling like too much, sometimes I just gotta shake and move and dance and breathe and like move the energy. Go for a run, dance as hard as you can, work out, lift heavy things, put them up and put them down. Do what you need to do to transform some of that energy. And then the breath work, the meditation, the coming into center, and then creative expression along with hydration. Anytime there is a lot of energy coming through, which has been the last couple of years and it's going to continue, we need to take care of the physical body first and then move into the energetics and all of that, right? Start from the ground up, and we'll be able to be more effective at being the conscious creators of what it is that we are wanting to co-create together, which is this world that we are heading towards, right? We are on our way there. I promise. I can see and feel this. And I just want you to be so kind to yourself this month. Keep breathing, keep nourishing yourself, and support yourself in whatever ways you're guided to do. So this was my May energy update. I want to give you a bit of my creative self-expression and also just the tones beyond words of what it is that I've been sharing today. So I want you to listen to this light language, which is not for your conscious mind. It is for your body and soul to receive. You can either close your eyes or you can watch my hands. And this is going to express to you at the soul level an encompassing energetic field of what I've been talking about. So take a breath in, sigh it out. Just allow yourself to receive. Tish kana yumoyati kina ashtakiti atar kina aiti dar ishkana ayast kunas kada etaki dar no ayatish kana ayatar kana aiti yata bioshkiti iskana ayatokor ta aimu dishki taka adinina kamu yatiki Nimo inaimu yanena ai irnaimu yaumu dirnae yanaimu yana shknaimu yano yanai inaimu dirnae shkuno ya miu inaimu yana Yeshkataskadikina ayopotiki tatar ana itatishkina. Der oyakishtatarkina edaka. Thank you so much for being here right now, being on this planet. If you enjoy these, please make sure you like and subscribe. I'll just share that I am going to be starting on Monday an illumination series with my beautiful soul friends and sisters from the Radiant Evolution Collective. And this will be a weekly series where we tap into the energy and offer some practical action tips that we can use for conscious creation and soul evolution that get us into alignment with what it is that we are all wanting to move towards, right? More centeredness, continued expression of our true self, and connection with each other. So look forward to that. Sending you so much love.